One of our favorite recipes is going to be our paprika corn on the cob. Now this dish is really fast and really easy to prepare. All I did is I have a non-stick pan, I have a stick of unsalted butter, a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Now you can use regular paprika as well. I just love the smoky flavor, especially when it's going to be on the grill. I put it on the side burner. Now you could also put it on your main burners inside your grill. Just keep the lid open and make sure that you have a fire resistant handle on that. You just want to make sure that it gets nice and melted. And I'm using some of the non-stick aluminum foil. I think it works great for corn on the cob. And we're going to use our Weber basting brush. Now you want to do a pretty thin layer because this is some pretty intense flavor. And if you want more at the end, you can always add a little bit extra. And you just want that nice and even here. And rotate your corn on the cob. Bring up your foil, roll it. And you don't want it completely tight to the corn on the cob because you want a little bit of room in there for the heat to get up and cook that corn on the cob nicely. And there you go. I'm going to do the rest of these three and then I'll show you how to put them on the grill and go to our next step. Our next step is going to be putting the corn on the cob on the grill. Now, I originally turned this up to the highest heat when I started my grill, and now I have it down to the lowest heat. That's just so it can heat up very, very fast, and then I can go ahead and put the cobs on while it's well heated. And while you have it open, you're going to be losing a lot of that heat. So you want to make sure that you do have it initially at a high heat and then turn it down to the lowest heat setting. You don't want your corn on the cob to overcook or get any of the black marks on them. Now you'll want to periodically check on your corn on the cob. I would say about every 5 to 7 minutes or so. Just make sure it's nice and, doing all the good things that it needs to do to cook. And on average, your corn on the cob is going to take between 10 to 15 minutes. So again, checking it every little bit, you're going to be all set on having the perfect corn on the cob. It's been about 10 minutes since we put our corn on the cob on the grill, and I'm just opening up one of the ends, and as you can see, it's getting really pretty yellow in there, so that means it's time to eat. And look at how nice that looks. You have all the yellows, and this is sweet corn. Put those right in the trays. And this is so easy for serving when you have them in the trays like that. Your guests will really appreciate that. You took the time for that part. Put that over here. Now what I like to do just to top this off is we have our smoked paprika butter. We're just going to dip that brush right in there and just finish that off there. I like to put a little bit extra on this part because a lot of it's going to go down into that tray, so then if they want that extra flavor of that paprika, they can just roll their corn on the cob and it's nice and juicy. There we go.